Today, we are going to build a complete authentication system using Amazon Cognito. Let's start by creating a Cognito User Pool. I'm going to the AWS console, searching for Cognito, and clicking on User Pools. A user pool is basically a managed user directory where AWS stores our users securely. Here, we select the application type as SPA. SPA means the front-end JavaScript talks directly to Cognito. Client secrets must never be exposed in browsers. Now, name your application. Next, Cognito asks how users should sign in. I'm selecting email address. This means the email will act as the username. Users will log in using their email and password. No need to select phone number or username for sign-in. Required attributes. Now we need to select the required attributes for sign-up. Required attributes are values that the user must provide during sign-up. Select name, email, and phone _number. If we don't send these attributes from the front end, Cognito will reject the sign-up request. Default settings. We can leave the rest of the settings as default. Now you can see that our user pool has been created. In the authentication methods section, we can see that email is used to send OTP messages. In the password policy section, you can see the password requirements. We can leave them as default. Cognito will enforce password security automatically. We don't store or hash passwords ourselves. Sign-in configuration. In the sign-in section, we can see that email and password are selected for sign-in. There is also an MFA option. If you want, you can enable it for login, but for now we'll go with just email and password. OTP will be used for account verification and password recovery. It will be sent to the user's email. In the sign-up section, we can also add custom attributes. We can write a name and select the type, but for now we'll go with the selected attributes. Important configuration values. Now, the most important thing. Note down these two values. User Pool ID App Client ID. These two IDs are what connect our front-end to Cognito. Without them, authentication will not work. Front-end files overview. I already have the front-end code ready. We have 6 pages. Sign up OTP verification login forgot, password reset, password dashboard. All these pages use the same Cognito User Pool, connecting front-end to Cognito. Inside each HTML file, we configure the user pool like this. We paste the user pool ID and app client ID that we copied from the Cognito console. This is the only configuration required to connect the front-end with Cognito. Another very important thing. Each front-end file includes the Cognito JavaScript SDK, which is added using a script tag. This script tag loads the AWS Cognito JavaScript SDK into the browser. This SDK allows our front-end JavaScript code to directly talk to Cognito APIs for sign-up login OTP verification password reset. There is no need to include this SDK in the dashboard page. In the dashboard page, we only verify the token that is sent during login. If the token does not exist, the dashboard page will not load. In S3, you can see that I have created a bucket and uploaded all the front-end files. We have made some changes now so we can upload the files again. This will overwrite the previous files. Sign-up flow. Now let's look at the sign-up flow. The user enters name, email, phone number, and password. The password must follow the password policy defined in the user pool. When the sign-up button is clicked, the front-end calls Cognito's sign-up API. Cognito creates the user in an unconfirmed state and sends an OTP. OTP verification. On the OTP verification page, the user enters the OTP received via email. You can see the email in your inbox that was used during sign-up. Once the OTP is verified, Cognito marks the user as confirmed. Only confirmed users can log in. I know the login works with email and password, but now let's look at the forgot password flow. If the user forgets the password, they can click Forgot Password. Cognito sends an OTP to the user's email, and the user sets a new password on the Reset Password page. Once the password is reset, we can move on to the login flow using the new password. Now the user logs in using email and password. Cognito validates the credentials and returns JWT tokens. We store the ID token in local storage and redirect the user to the dashboard. The dashboard page checks whether a token exists. If a token exists, it decodes the token and displays user details. If the token does not exist, the user is redirected back to the login page. That's it. We have created a complete authentication system using Amazon Cognito. Thank you.